Great minds discuss ideas. Average minds discuss events. Small minds discuss people. Who should we talk about? Eleanor Roosevelt said that, and I think it's kind of true. What are your thoughts about that particular quote? Does it ring a bell of truth to you? Or is Luxley off his rocker? Let me know in the comments. I'm going to make every single possible effort here to make fun of everybody in this BG. Why? Well, you'll see what happens in the end. That's why. But right now, I am perfectly content to follow this idiotic dragon that looks like it flew off a Chinese menu. And what I'm secretly hoping for, which will no longer be a secret because I'm about to tell you, is that I get a fortune cookie with a fortune that says, Luxley, you will have a threesome with Courtney Cox and Jennifer Aniston. But then again, hey, we all can dream, right? Right. What's your dream? I'd like to know. Leave it in the comments. As you can see, stupid names, here we come. I like to do it all. That's his name. He is a druid who likes to do it all. Particularly what he likes to do is bad PvP, because he's about to die really quickly. Shadow apparition, and dead. Thanks for playing. In a 1v1 arena fight to the death, who will remain standing between Trinity from good old The Matrix, a chick who looks awesome in black, tight-ass black latex, versus another woman who looks good in black, Rogue, the one who you try to kiss, the one who's a walking deadly, what do you call it, chastity belt of death. Who shall be the victor, Trinity or Rogue? Leave it in the comments. Let me know who remains standing. As some of you may already know, usually the trivia question reflects one of the characters in the 1v1. In this case, Trinity. Now, the first person to answer this question correctly will receive a shout out, guaranteed. And they will also be able to have me give a shout out to someone else. That person could be a friend of theirs. That person could be someone that wins a contest on their channel if they choose to leverage it. Lots of opportunities. So the first person to answer this question correctly, as well as tell me which one of the 3 shoutouts I provide in this video has uploaded the most videos. Leave it in the comments. First one to get it right wins. And here's the question. Name the actress that the producers of The Matrix had in mind for the role of Trinity first. First person to get it right and tell me which one of these 3 shoutouts that you will soon hear has uploaded the most videos will be the winner. Good luck, everyone, and be sure to take a shot. The first shoutout goes to the Psychic Extremist. You could just randomly pick any video on my channel. You will see him in the comments. That kind of loyalty, that kind of dedication is very special and needs to be rewarded. Go check him out. It doesn't matter what game he plays, because quite frankly, he plays quite a few. You'll find Half-Life, you'll find Dark Souls, you'll find Minecraft, and I like the fact that he takes risks and plays indie games. Really, really cool. Do me a favor, do Luxley a favor. I've earned some credibility with you guys. Go check out Psychic Extremist. He deserves every sub he gets. I'm faced with a little bit of a conundrum here in this particular BG. What is that conundrum, you might ask, Luxley? Well, do I go on offense or do I play defense? I elected to play defense because the quicker you can kill people that are trying to kill the flag carrier is kind of a good recipe for victory if other people go after the EFC. But the other people just don't quite get the memo, and they haven't gone for the EFC. As you can see, I'm sneaking my way to the top, little spectral guys now. Gonna take out this other Shadow Priest, Shadow Apparition, and the Evil Goddess returns to the depths of hell. Thank you for playing. Because I'm scared of heights, I'll levitate to the ground floor. And as you can see, nobody's capped. They haven't capped, we haven't capped. Evil Goddess is back in her favorite spot up there. And Mr. Paladin here, Rainbow, he's gonna pop all the CDs and try and kill the flag carrier, every 3 minutes or so. Oh, excuse me, that's a guy. Oh no, that's a chick. It is a chick, excuse me. Blood elves, what can I say? Just gender confusion in general. But also, this rogue is consistently going after our flag carrier and consistently dying. This particular BG, like I said, presents a conundrum. Do you play a strong defense? Do you play a strong offense? my question is here, if I went on offense, we might have been able to capture a flag. However, maybe they would have killed our flag carrier if I wasn't such a menace on defense. What are your thoughts? Does a strong offense win most games? Does a strong defense win most games? Tell me the game you're talking about. Tell me the relevance of the game that you're playing. And I'm curious, Call of Duty goes. Strong offense, strong defense. What works best? Other games, leave it in the comments. The second shout out goes to SnoKidMN. Why? Because he gave me a shout out. Why? Because he's been a very steady and stable and consistent supporter of my channels. Why? Also because he plays a fire mage, and I think he plays it pretty darn well, and it's entertaining to watch. He does WoW content, and he does it consistently. He uploads consistently, which is very important. Go check out SnoKidMN. He's a good guy to have in your corner. Looks as though there's a new contender trying to kill our flag carrier, YG Monk. What the Y stands for, what the G stands for, nobody fucking knows. All I do know is that he's going to die. Oh look, a new paladin to the game, Tam Mills. Tam Mills dies. He didn't even get close to the flag carrier. And of course, Yagmonk should have put the old, the touch of chaos on me, but instead he put it on the EFC. Another mistake. Oh, here's Rainbow. Hi, Rainbow. I knew you'd be back, honey. I know. You're just very persistent. Like there's a sale on shoes in here, and you just gotta be here. I get it. I get it. Trust me. But guess what? You're dead again. Why? Because you didn't pop your CDs. But then again, maybe you don't have any CDs to pop. Speaking of popping, here is Mr. Shaman. Mr. Shaman. Yep. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, just. I love that little thunderstorm that he did, that he like moved somebody like 2 inches back. That was brilliant. And oh look, Felipe. It'd be so cool if his name was something like Fill in the Blanc, you know? But instead it's Felipe. YG Monk. Yes, I'd like to buy a vowel for my name, for my monk. He's here too. It's a party. Everybody's here. I'm sure Rainbow will be back soon too. Rainbow, I miss you, honey. Where are you? We're having a sale on handbags here. Best leather. Gucci for sale. Come back. Where are you? I know she's going to be here soon. I know. With comments like that, I often wonder why only 10% of my viewers are females. But I want to share a little story with you guys. My first date ever. 13 years old. Okay? As you can see, 11-0 thus far. 13 years old. It was the summer. Kristen Murphy was her name. She had dark skin, dark eyes, but nevertheless, she was Irish. And, you know, I kind of was like looking down at the ground and asking her for a date, you know, not looking her in the eyes. And I was giving the old, well, you know, maybe you would want to, you know, go on a date with me? And she just kind of like gave me this timid smile and nodded yes. Didn't even say yes, just kind of like nodded yes. I was so excited. I went home that day. That night, I should say, was watching Saturday Night Live, was all excited, and the very next day, I got the chicken pox. And I looked like a kid that was like standing by a tractor trailer that was stuck in the mud and shut up all this mud all over my body. I was awful. I was laid up for almost 3 weeks, bad case of the chicken pox. When I got better, I sought out Kristen Murphy. I said, Kristen, we got to go on our date. And she tells me that she's going out with my friend, Billy Sears. I was doomed with relationships from that day forward. That happens to be a very, very true story. Believe me when I tell you, I could have completely made it up, but it's the truth. And I've been doomed in relationships ever since then. As you can see, Felipe and Mr. Willy Win Warrior, who's about to die, thanks for playing. Go visit the graveyard and come back and try to rinse and repeat when there's more stacks on my flag carrier and maybe some of my CDs are no longer up. Of course, it takes me longer to kill the warrior. As you can see, I have no mana and I'm kind of confused about what to do. That's the thing about Shadow Priests. They are mana whores. Mage always has mana. Warlock always has mana. Boomkins always have mana. Elemental Shaman always have mana. Shadow Priest never have mana. That's Blizzard's fault. And I fucking hate Blizzard for that. I really do. But as you can see, Tamlis is here, Thusawa is here, all the familiar faces trying to kill the flag carrier again, and it just isn't working for them. Why? Because Luxley, aka Viserion, who's named after the Game of Thrones dragon, is on defense. Well, people, I want to give out the last shout-out. The third shout-out goes to the Redstone Experimenter. He plays Minecraft, Spyro, and Supercraft, but as I said, the game doesn't fucking matter. And I will explain that in a very detailed video coming soon later in the week. But this guy is very, very anxious to be a team player. He's very, very anxious to be supportive. He told me that specifically, and I strongly believe him. Go check him out. Demonstrate some support to him, and I'm sure he's going to reciprocate the efforts. I'm going to take a survey. Did I do the right thing? Was I supposed to stay on defense and just wreck everybody in sight without any mana? Or was I supposed to launch a very strong offensive, at which point I would have downed the flag carrier? Once again, this is kind of a catch-22. If I go on offense, maybe I wouldn't have killed these people, which means that they would have captured the flag, or maybe I would have been able to kill the flag carrier. Who knows? All I know is, hey Rainbow, how you doing? Welcome back. Sorry, we're all sold out on handbags and shoes, but thanks for playing. You could go in the other direction, yeah, where the flag carrier is. Just try to kill him. That's the objective. Yeah, I know. You kind of realize you got to kill me first, but it's not working, is it? I mean, you could try, and I appreciate the efforts. I really do. I appreciate. Oh, you locked me out of shadow. Big deal. I'll just heal myself. Let's see. I've got all kinds of. Oh my gosh. Yeah, she's gonna die. Shadow apparition. Shadow apparition. Wow, she really likes me. I should ask her on a date. Then I'll get chicken pox, and I won't be able to go for 2 weeks. That's just, oh, now you're popping your CDs, even though you're low on health, and you're dead. Thanks for playing. Appreciate it. Oh, neither team is capped. Both flag carriers have like 101 stacks each. And it's the monk without a vowel back in for action. As you can see, trying to kill the flag carrier. He's got all kinds of absorbs on him, but it's just not working. I don't know. I'm confused about whether I did the right thing or the wrong thing. Now he's dropping his little ring of peace, which means everybody drops their weapons. You got 3 people on the flag carrier. They can't kill him. And I got to give some kudos to this flag carrier because he survived a major barrage several times. As you can see, I'm taking some big damage, but getting some heals. Great healer, great flag carrier, great DPS. The rest of my team fucking sucks. They're awful. They couldn't kill the flag carrier. As you will see, this whole BG ends up being a tie. Yes, I go 21-0, which is outstanding. Tell me other WoW YouTubers that are uploading back-to-back Wrecking Ball videos. Go out and find one. You're not going to find one. But you know what? Doesn't matter because I lost this BG. I lost because of a tie. As you can see, we have a new contender, a Shaman. Say that 5 times really fast without falling off your chair. I'm tired. As you can see, this is finally over. It is a tie. 21-0. Alliance doesn't win. Horde doesn't win. Nobody wins. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. Leave a like, share it, and more importantly, check out the people that I recommend because they just might check you out as well. Luxley, signing out. Have a great day.